millions of dollars with dropshipping.
I've been able to
And more
make hundreds of thousands of dollars with AI.
$500 a day working from home
Hundreds
or
of dollars a
anywhere
day
in the
from this
world
side
without
hustle. I mean,
$600,000 this month alone.
Now, whilst doing research about dropshipping, a lot of people do not recommend to do it in 2025 as it's overhyped, have low quality imports, long shipping time, and just takes a lot of commitment. Essentially, it's not known for being a get-rich-quick scheme and is quite known for being the opposite. You see, running a successful dropshipping business takes years to learn. With drawbacks, obstacles, and day-to-day management, it's far from easy. Now, I know it sounds like I know what I'm doing. Trust me, I do not. In fact, it took me weeks of research just to find out how dropshipping works. So essentially, dropshipping is a business model where you can sell products to customers without having any inventory. Instead, when a customer places an order, the store buys the product from a third-party supplier who then ships the product directly to the customer. Now, is it possible to start a dropshipping business from scratch in 24 hours? Now, chances are you are here because you want to start your own dropshipping business. So I try my best to make it as clear and as easy so you can follow along if you like. So I spent hours doing research about dropshipping beforehand, and I noticed all of them had a similar pattern that I summarized in a list. Number 1, find a free AI tool. Number 2, customize your store. Number 3, set up free Shopify account. Number 4, find winning products. Do some final store tweaks. Number 6, advertise store. And then number 7, make some sales. So starting with number 1, we had to find a free AI tool that can create a Shopify account for us. After a little bit of searching, the best one I could find was buildyourstore.ai. This will allow us to sell other people's products without needing our own inventory or doing any of the work for that matter. So I went ahead and built my store, and there they just ask you to fill out some personal information. After that, I have to pick my niche. Now there's a wide variety to pick from, but based on the crazy tech that I seen on TikTok, I had to go with electronics and gadgets. However, it's best to approach this with a business mindset. Think to yourself, what do you know that is a large market? After picking our niche, it was time for number 2. Now based upon the niche you chose, you can now pick 2 out of 6 banners to customize your store's homepage. I just went with the 2 that looked the most professional, and it's really up to you, plus you can change it anytime. And just like that, number 2 is done, so it's time to set up our Shopify store. For that, I went on Access Shopify and entered my email. Now for this, make sure you use the same email every time so all your accounts are connected. After creating your Shopify account, you'll see they'll ask you a couple of questions about your store. And since AI is creating the store for us, just say I don't want help setting up. Now I know I said it's gonna be a free Shopify account, but for the sake of this challenge and only because it's $1, I went ahead and purchased the basic plan with a 15-cent tax, so that's a scam. Once that was all set up, we can now access our Shopify dashboard for our new store. Now this was pretty confusing at first, but after installing the Build My Store app, it was a whole lot easier. I could then create my custom store. So then it was time to look into winning products. This can either make or break your store. This is where you're gonna use AutoDS. It does the pricing, upload professional images, and does the shipping for us. And after signing in, I linked it all back to my Shopify account. Now unfortunately, we've hit another paywall, but luckily on AutoDS it has a $1 for every plan for the first 30 days, and the starter 500 was the best option to go with. To publish our store, we have to go ahead and uncheck restrict access to visitors with password. Now I know this might sound a little bit dodgy, but trust the process. Next, we had to make some tweaks on our store. Now for these tweaks, it's totally up to you. You can make some personal changes, especially personal information. Now to add products to your store, just head over to AutoDS and then add products. With this, you can add products based on your niche. You can go ahead and change the store's domain name. Now for the name, it's totally your choice, but I would prefer you stay on topic. With that out of the way, it's time for the scary part. Advertising is where people spend the most money, and if your ad is shown to the wrong people, nobody will buy it. So this is where you gotta be creative and think outside the box a little. Now, going ahead and spending hundreds of dollars on ads is definitely an option, but that's not what I did. Instead, I went to TikTok. So for this, I went ahead and searched TikTok made me buy it, set the filter to this week, and then picking a product which I like. For this, you're gonna look for a product that's somewhat viral and people actively buying. After picking my product, I added more clips of the product and actually went ahead and edited a video on it. I went ahead and posted it on all my social media platforms and including my store in the bio. Hopefully with this I could drive in some customers and this will give me more chance of somebody actually making a purchase. Okay, so it's finally time to see the results. Not gonna lie, it's been a while. It's probably been like a couple of days, like 2 days, 3 days. But it's time to see the results. I've not yet seen the results. Okay, so first of all, the purchases. Going through the purchases, we had 3 purchases. That already means that the TikTok marketing worked. Okay, so 400 people actually viewed the store. And then the actual revenue that we made, $92.33. Because we didn't spend any money making ads, that's all revenue. Like, that's all the money we got from it. We only made a video with like 1 product. If you find more products and keep doing this, you can make much more money than this. That's it for me starting my own dropshipping business. If you found this video helpful, leave a like. This will help me a lot. A lot of time, a lot of research, a lot of energy put into this video. If you have any questions, I will try my best to answer, so just leave a comment down below. That's pretty much it.